Henok Gabisa in New York. He is the former president of the Oromo Studies Association. Good to have you with us. So the loss of Mekele is a significant setback for the Ethiopian government. What does this mean for Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed?
Thank you very much. It sounds like this is going to be a game changer in the political uncertainty of the country. The way the ceasefire was declared was obviously unilateral declaration, and it's unconditional declaration by a prime minister who said a few days ago that he had already secured control and victory in Tigray, and this is obviously an embarrassing moment for the leadership based in Addis. At the same time, this also brings a serious uncertainty about what's going to be taking place in the country. There are so many questions than answer at the moment. The role of the rebel forces are going to be limited to the regional territory, or are they going to be advancing to a different border? So there are so many questions at the moment. The fear is that what would average Joe thinks at the moment in Ethiopia, the basic peace and security in Tigray and outside of Tigray, particularly also in Oromia and Addis Ababa area, is going to be a serious concern. But all in all, we can say that the ceasefire can also open up a significant amount of opportunity in terms of expanding humanitarian corridors. We all know that over 5.2 million Tigray population is at the risk of a man-made famine. At the same time, the news that are coming out of Addis Ababa, especially in a maximum security prison of Kaliti, where prominent Oromo political leaders are being detained, is not rosy news. So all of these things added up together.
Can I ask that the Ethiopian government had previously rejected having any talks with the TPLF. There is now a lot of international pressure, not least from the United Nations, to try and build on this unilateral ceasefire. Do you think there is now more willingness from Addis Ababa to engage in dialogue with the TPLF?
In fact, that's true. I probably might go beyond that and say that this unilateral ceasefire declaration is some kind of retreating decisions. If you see the psychological change of the prime minister from a few days ago to today's declaration, shows that it's more like a retreating decision, which shows that the regional rebel group had taken control. Probably they had rebuilt themselves. And the surprising fact is that the ceasefire request first came from the interim administration of the Tigray region, which is the extended branch of Abiy Ahmed himself. In the report, we understood that Abiy was trying to distance himself from the request, but while the reality is that the request was actually made by Addis-based leadership. So what does this say about the political uncertainty in the country? Is going to be a major task for international community and for all political actors in the country and in the region.
Henok Gabisa in New York, thank you.
Thank you.